Hey guys, here the mood. So Outpost got some changes recently. I will cover some of them very briefly, and then I will show you how I approach the map as a solo player. So first things first, the broken wing silent entrance is re-added to the game. Currently you have to find and destroy 5 generators before you can get inside the broken wing. It's kind of tricky because other players will contest you, and unless you can find all the generators quick and efficiently, this might not be the best way to get inside. Next, high-end strong boxes have been added to the command wing in Pinnacle, but there's also more AI you have to worry about. Also, loot is buffed across the whole map. The strong boxes, as you can see here, this one is dark. What does it mean? I don't know. It's trying to be edgy, I guess. But yeah, keep in mind, the strong boxes can be in different locations now, so something to look out for. Okay, I'm trying to be fast here. Next, to get inside the pinwheel special room, you now need 3 red key cards. Previously, you needed 2 red key cards and 1 orange, but the loot is better. As you can see, there is some loose loot around here. I did previously see 2 cryo keys, 1 purple, 1 legendary quality. And obviously, as you can see, we have 2 pinnacle strong boxes, and once again, they're in different colors, so amazing. Yeah, so here's the loot that you can see here. That's from 1, and the second one, I did get a legendary attachment here, and in the past, before these buffs, I didn't see a single legendary attachment. Also, I have a theory that red keycards just drop more often from commanders and armories and supply drops on the map, so this room is not as hard to get as it might seem, but you have to get the red keycards in a different way. Anyways, I will show you one of my recent runs on this map, kind of adapting to the changes and seeing what the buffs are all about, and yeah, I'll just explain my thought process and hopefully you will learn something new. Okay, so for this run, I have a blue bully because I like to bully people, blue shield, purple backpack, and some random cores and implants. You can also do this with a free kit, but the biggest issue is just going to be inventory space, and sometimes you'll just run out of meds, so you might want to lean into playing triage with a free kit. Since my previous video, I have also pivoted into playing assassin on this map. It's mainly due to the increase of UESC, and also there's just more people running for the red cards or trying to camp them. So I don't really play a slow ratty playstyle. I just try to get to my objectives fast, and if I die, I die. So yeah, one of the rooms in the pinwheel requires 3 key cards. My current read on this is that people are actually gonna focus on getting the key cards more aggressively at the start of the game, and what I started doing is just get 1 key card closest to my spawn and try to get inside the pinwheel as soon as possible. So right now that would be either broken wing, elevator, or using 2 green cards. Any way of getting in is completely fine. I would personally suggest that you try to identify which is the fastest way to do it each game. I will also link some useful resources for getting inside the pinwheel in case you wanted me to describe this in the video. But yeah, as you can see, my gameplay is a bit sloppy, like I don't have issues with decision making for the most part. But when it comes to shooting people, it's just very hard to keep your crosshair on the enemies. But in solos, aim is not the most important thing. I would say it's more about making the correct choices, even when there's not a potential threat. And speaking of choices, did you just hear that sound? So that is someone activating the elevator to get inside the pinwheel. And you can kind of hear that sound from processing and flight control. So I decided to immediately just rush that spot and try to kill the person who's trying to get inside. So this guy essentially gave access to the silent entry of the pinwheel, but we do have to eliminate him. If he camps at the top, it's gonna be very hard to get up. And yeah, it's another assassin, which is maybe that's why people call this game ass, because it's just full of assassins. Anyway, there's one more. I didn't want to get melee'd here, so another decision and not so much trying to pure aim it. Here he's kind of gone. Gonna be honest, bro, playing against assassins is so hard because like if I push where he went, I'm kind of just entering his domain. But I did push after like 2 minutes. I'm using his patience as a stamina bar or something. Here's the body from the start. I do actually need this guy's red card, and I use my ult to actually just loot safely. Would you look at that? My red card is gone. I don't care about the rest. So what is the game plan here? I know this guy's lurking around somewhere here. So I decide to just go in, call the elevator, and just gonna loop back. I always mess it up. I wanna go for this computer. That's just my gaming addiction speaking. And here we go where the guy was chilling. So look, he looks... It looks like he's feeling kinda safe here, but now he's entering our domain. Godly aim. Would love to play with Shroud.
Hey man, that's a dick move.
He said it's a dick move. He yoinked my red card. Kindly return the property of the state. And once again, I'm going for the computer. And now you can observe the runner in his natural habitat, trying to press a single button. Anyway, once the elevator has been called down once with the conveyance request key, you can just press the button on the side to increase the electricity bills for Bungie. I do believe this is the best way to spend electricity. Get inside the pinwheel at the moment. Purely due to the fact that it's fast and it does not open a majority of the other entrances. It's also like technically silent, meaning the whole map is just not alerted that you're getting inside here, same as Broken Wing. Right now your concern would be that someone could enter from the Broken Wing, but it's still somewhat safe, all things considered. So now that I am inside, I'd like to stay here because it's warm and I do not have to pay utilities here. Anyway, the game plan at the moment is to get access to the command wing, so this button that I just pressed right here, and also just looking for good loot. So for example here, I can just look for one strongbox in this area. There's also one I can get in the Broken Wing at the moment. And once I get inside the command wing, as I mentioned before, you will be able to get a high-end strongbox. So that is really nice to have in solos. So at this point, I've made my way towards the center of the pinwheel, observed the beautiful painting, and yeah, I'm trying to make my way towards the destroyed wing, because at the moment, no one has opened the main entrances, and I want to go to the broken wing to see if someone else came inside, but you might know I do not like to share, and have to fight for this cozy little place. So what I do here is go towards the edge of the broken wing and look at... First thing you do is look at the barriers. You don't start looting, you look if someone has solved the puzzle. And yeah, here I become a bit slower, a bit more alert, trying to listen and see. And yeah, I waited in the corner to get my stealth. Here, there's a strongbox right next to me, but it's looted. And here we go press the button. That's the second button we need to get inside the command wing. And that is the next focus right now, to get inside the command wing. And also, at the moment, I only have one red keycard, which I picked up at the start of the game, if you still remember that. I know we're all a little bit ADHD these days, so it's completely okay if you forgot. And yeah, you can kill these commanders here, especially with the purple shields. They seem to drop pull keycards more often now. And as you can see, there's one that dropped on the ground. But the plan was here to actually, even if this keycard didn't drop, to go to the command wing, just check the high-end strongbox, and then again go down outside of the pinwheel and look for more red keycards. And now that plan makes even more sense, because I already have 2 red keycards, and you see this room on my right with the closed with that red barrier. That's where I want to be. So we come here, we press the button. So yeah, I can't open that room because I don't have 3 red keycards. Good job repeating myself. And as I make my way towards the end of the wing, I just have my tactical ability ready. Activate it, go to the right. I think the high-end strongbox is always on this side, but I'm not 100% sure. Get some loot. And now the next focus is to get one more red keycard. So even if all the keycards from the static spawns are taken, you can still look for... you can still go for armories and look inside the armories. They seem to drop more often. Also supply drop crates, stuff like that. So it's more frequent. And somehow there's still... I was actually caught off guard. There's a Vandal here. Godly aim. As you can see, my aim is definitely not carrying me this game. On the flip side, the mind control tech is doing crazy work. So we just push. I really had high confidence here. He was so low, I didn't expect him to turn it around on me. Unless he did, but he didn't. So here we're looting. Hey, the way I loot... Bro, I'm getting so much comments about the way I loot, but you don't understand, guys. It gets me so... Bro, people... people engage more with my videos when I loot wrong. Trust me, it's... I'm not doing it intentionally, but I'm unintentionally getting more engagement, so it is what it is. Here I took that legendary gun. Yeah, but honestly I'm just not picking everything all up at once because I want to feel the beauty of the loot. Bro, I can't excuse myself. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I did pick up the golden key though. There was just a little cut there, so trust me. Okay, so this guy had some keycards, red keycards, so I'm going up inside the pinwheel, making towards the center once again. Oh, why am I doing this? Okay, press the button, go up, cut, yep, cut again, more. Okay, so now I'm opening the room in the center of the pinwheel that requires 3 keycards to access. And yeah, the thing is, here I didn't really have much ammo, so I just tried to skip the AI and loot, but it's kind of awkward. If you can, just kill the UESC and you'll have a much easier time looting. But this is also a big reason why playing Assassin is so nice on this map at the moment, because you can sort of skip the killing AI part, especially if you don't want to get third-partied, and yeah, here just trying to get as much as I can. At one point I activated an exit nearby that also took 1 red keycard to use. Managed to take the keys and the violence seed that was here, and at that point I basically made it to the exit. I did miss 1 intake vents for Destroyer. I wanted to pick it up, but at that point I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna risk it too much. I think I ran out of shields as well. So yeah, I hope you found this useful. I might do another video going from a completely sponsored free kit if you want. And yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.